Hello, manifestors. Today we are going to talk about detachment versus persistence. This is a video request, so if you want to know exactly what is detachment, what is persistence, and if they go together, please be sure to listen to this video all the way to the end. In the meantime, please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Like the video, comment, and share the video so more people like you can discover who they truly are and become master manifestors. My name is Sylviane with manifestingwithsylviane.com. I am a manifesting coach. I do one-on-one coaching and email coaching, and I have more and more success stories. So if you need my help for your specific needs, please check the links down below this video in the description box. I also have a Facebook group, a free Facebook group, where you can learn a lot about conscious manifesting and the law of assumption and Neville Goddard's teaching. It's a free Facebook group, but it's a private group. So in order to get in there, you have to answer some questions. We don't want just anybody there. We want specific people that are conscious manifestors or willing to be conscious manifestors. So if you don't answer the questions, there are 4 questions, you won't be approved. If you want to be approved, make sure you answer the questions. That's as simple as that. And all the links are down below in the description box. So detachment versus persistence. What is detachment? What is persistence? And do they go together? That's what we are going to discuss today. So what does it mean? First of all, let's talk about persistence. What does it mean to persist? As I said in my last video, persistence is not a bad word, right? It's not something that requires work. Persistence is what you've been practicing since you were a child. Persistence means to just continue to believe in something or continue to do something. But for some reason, many people believe that persistence or persisting requires a lot of arduous work, that is something hard to do. But the truth of the matter is, whatever you are thinking right now, whatever you are believing right now, whatever you are assuming right now, you have persisted in it. That's what persisting means. It just means to keep on thinking, to keep on believing, and keep on assuming something. But you can use persistence to get what you want, instead of using persistence to get what you do not want anymore. Neville said, if you assume success and persist in that assumption, you cannot fail. This is law. So in order to be successful, let's say you want to be successful in your business, all you have to do is assume that you are a successful businessman or businesswoman and persist in that assumption. Persist in that assumption means that you keep on believing, feeling, and assuming that you are what you want to be. So, for example, when people do SATs, and there are 2 kinds of people in that regards. There are those who do SATs very easily, because probably they assume that it is easy, therefore they do it easily, and they are the ones who assume that SATs is hard, and therefore they can't do it, or they can't do it well. But let's say you are good at practicing SATs, state akin to sleep, which is visualizing a scene that represents your end goal or one of your end goals and falling asleep with it. So even if you are very good at doing SATs and you practice that scene over and over and you successfully fall asleep while imagining your desire, But then all day long, all you are thinking about is the opposite of that scene. It's the opposite of having your desire. In that case, you are not persisting. You would not be persisting in having your desire. And since you are not persisting by having contradicting thoughts and beliefs during the day, then you wouldn't be able to manifest your desire. Because if you spend more time with the contradicting beliefs, that's what you are going to manifest. Because you would be persisting more into the fact that you do not have your desire than being persisting in the fact that you do have your desire. And by the way, I used SATs as an example, but you don't need to do SATs before going to sleep to manifest. What you need to manifest is use your imagination. Imagine that you have what you want to have and feel that you have what you want to have. Whether you are using SATs, affirmations, or anything in between, what counts? It's your belief and assumption that you already have what you want to have, and stay in that state. That's what manifests. So just a little clarification here, even though this is not the theme of the video today. So again, that's what persisting is. Persisting means to keep on believing that you are what you want to be, or that you have what you want to have, and not contradicting this fact. That's what being in the state is. Being in the state of your wish fulfilled means that you are persisting in that state. That's what persisting means. So now, how does that go well with detachment? Let's talk about detachment. When you are too attached to something, it means that you have a lack feeling. You are attached to that thing because you feel that it's going to go away. Or maybe even that you don't have it and you want it so badly. And why is it harder to manifest a specific person than it is to basically anything else? It's because you have an attachment to that person. And by the way, that can also work for money. If you are too attached to the fact that you need that money, well, you're not gonna have it either. If you are attached to anything that you really want, in the sense that you are lacking it, you're not gonna have it. So I'm talking about a specific person because it's the most common one, but it could be anything that you really want in your case. So when you are too attached to that specific person, it usually means that you are afraid that you will never have them, or that you are afraid that you are going to lose them. That's what provokes the attachment. So when you detach, it doesn't mean that you are detaching in the sense that I'm not interested in this thing anymore. It means that you are detaching from the need, from the neediness, from the need of having that person, because if you don't, your life is over. That's why detachment is powerful, and that's why detachment does not mean that you don't want the thing anymore or the person anymore. It just means that you are able to function without that person, that you are able to free your mind from thinking about that person 24/7 as, oh, I don't have them, I don't have them, I don't have them. That's what detachment is. Detachment is knowing that your desire is yours as long as you know that it is, and that you live in that state of having it. But at the same time, you are not attached to it as, oh my goodness, this is the thing that I need in order to breathe. If you are in that state, it means that you are in a lack state anyhow. And this is why, even if you have your person and you start being in that state of attachment, of feeling that your life is over without them, you are going to lose them. Why do I know that? Because I was a master of that. I was a master at that myself, and I know too many people who have lost their SP because of being in that state of attachment. And you are in the state of attachment when you are in the state of lack. So to detach simply means that you are getting out that state of attachment, which is a state of lack and neediness. So now that we know what persistence is and what detachment is, does that go together? The answer is yes. Persistence and detachment go together. Because when you persist in your wish fulfilled, you already know that you have it. If it exists persistently in your 4D, by law, it has to harden into fact in 3D. That's persistence. And why does it go well with detachment? Is because once you know that you have something or someone, that you have your desire, you don't have to be attached to it anymore. When we know that being attached means that you are lacking that thing, that you are needing that thing because you don't have it. So yes, when you persist, you are actually detaching from the need because you already have what you want. Even if it's not in 3D yet, you already have what you want in your imagination, in your I amness, in your God power. So therefore, you can totally detach from the need of looking for it because you already have it. And this is why, my friends, persistence and detachment, not only they go well together, but as soon as you persist in the wish fulfilled, you'll notice that you will detach from the need of having it. I hope this video was helpful. I have the feeling and the intention that it was. And if it was, please, by the way, subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Give me a thumbs up, comment. I would love to read your comments and reply to your comments as much as I can. And share the video because so many people need to know who they truly are and how they can manifest every single one of their desires. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.